In this video class, I am going to discuss about a dot product, dot or scalar product of vectors. Now, here what is the definition of dot product? The dot product of two vectors a bar comma b bar written as a bar dot b bar and is defined to the number modulus of a bar into modulus of b bar into cos theta, where theta is the angle between the two vectors. Here a bar, b bar, two vectors are there, theta is the angle between the two vectors. So here a bar dot b bar, where theta lies in between 0 to pi. Theta is the angle between a bar and b bar, and theta lies in between 0 is less than or equals to theta is less than or equals to pi. Here a bar dot b bar is equals to modulus of a bar into modulus of b bar into cos theta. Now here only we can discuss about, here this is the vector OB bar, this is the vector OA bar. From B, draw the perpendicular to OA bar. It means OA bar at M. Now here OM, we say OM is the projection of OB bar on OA bar. OM is the projection of OM, that is equal to projection of OB bar, or B bar also we can write. Projection of B bar, this is the one of the vector, on A bar. Here OM, that is the projection of B bar on A bar. So here the projection of B bar on A bar, here what I am saying, projection of B bar on A bar, that is equals OM. What about OM here? In this triangle, if I apply the cos theta is equals to adjacent side by hypotenuse. Adjacent side, that is OM, upon what about the hypotenuse? Here this is the vector B bar. What about its length? That is equals to modulus of B bar only. Cos theta is equals to OM by modulus of B bar. Here OM is equals to modulus of B bar into modulus of B bar. OM, in the place of OM I am writing this one, modulus of B bar into cos theta. And here modulus of B bar into what about cos theta? Cos theta, that is a bar dot B bar upon modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar. So here these two gets cancelled. What we got here? A bar dot B bar by modulus of A bar. This is the scalar quantity, A bar dot B bar by modulus of A bar. If I want a vector projection, this is the scalar projection only. We are getting the scalar projection of B bar on A bar, always A bar dot B bar by modulus of A bar. If I want a vector projection of B bar on A bar, how to get that one? That is a vector projection of B bar on A bar, that is equal to OM bar. OM bar, how to get that one? Here OM scalar we got A bar dot B bar by modulus of A bar. So if I want the vector, that scalar should be multiplied by unit vector in that direction. What about the unit vector here? A bar by modulus of A bar. The unit vector in the direction of A bar, unit vector A cap is equal to A bar by modulus of A bar. So that scalar OM should be multiplied by unit vector in that direction. Already in the first video class we discussed this one. Here what about OM? That is A bar dot B bar by modulus of A bar into, see here this is A bar, scalar should be multiplied by vector into modulus of A bar into modulus of A bar, modulus of A bar square we can write. So A bar dot B bar into A bar by modulus of A bar square, that is the vector projection of B bar on A bar. Here properties of dot product. A bar dot A bar, previous I have written A bar dot B bar, that is equals to modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar into cos of angle between a bar comma b bar. Second one, a bar dot b bar, that is here a bar dot a bar, that is equals to modulus of a bar square. Here angle between these two, that is 0 degrees only, cos 0 1. So modulus of a bar into modulus of a bar, modulus of a bar square. Whenever we get a bar dot a bar, directly we can write modulus of a bar square. And dot product satisfies commutative property. A bar dot b bar we can write as b bar dot a bar. This one we say distributive property. A bar dot b bar plus a bar dot c bar we can write. And L a bar dot m b bar. Here L comma m both are scalars. So here we can write before that starting only, before that vector only. A bar dot b bar. So Lm into a bar dot b bar we can write. Now a bar comma b bar are two non-zero vectors, and the dot product of these two vectors is equals to 0 if and only if. Here two cases are there actually. Here both are perpendicular vectors, then also a bar dot b bar equals to 0, or at least one of the vector is 0 vector, then also here, that's why here what I mentioned, both are non-zero vectors. Both are non-zero vectors and the dot product equals to 0, then both the vectors are perpendicular to each other. Here these are the, here I cap, that is the unit vector in the direction of x-axis, j cap, that is the unit vector in the direction of y-axis, k cap, that is the unit vector in the direction of z-axis. Here x, y, z, all the three are mutually perpendicular to each other. So here these two are perpendicular, so what about their dot product? 0 only. Here these two are also perpendicular to each other, so their dot product that is equal to 0. And if I want I bar dot I bar, I bar dot I cap dot I cap, that is equal to modulus of I cap, that is 1. The modulus of unit vector, here I cap, that is the unit vector, its modulus 1 only, into modulus of 1. What is the angle between the two? 1 only, into 1. So total value 1. I cap dot I cap, that is equal to 1. Now a bar, a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap. Take any one of the vector. B bar also have taken one of the vector. Their dot product we can write directly. We can multiply the coefficients only. I cap coefficients a1 b1 plus a2 b2 plus a3 b3. And here, what about the a bar dot b bar? That is modulus of a bar into modulus of b bar into cos of angle between the two vectors. If I make this one subject, cos theta is equal to a bar dot b bar by modulus of a bar into modulus of b bar. Now here we can discuss some problems related to this concept. Here find the value of lambda such that the vectors a bar and b bar are orthogonal. Orthogonal means both are perpendicular to each other. If any two vectors are perpendicular, their dot product is equal to 0. A bar dot b bar. First we can find a bar dot b bar, that is equal to 0, and in the properties I told you how to multiply. What is the dot product of these two vectors? Multiplying the sum of the product of corresponding coefficients only. 2 into 1 2 plus 2 lambda plus 3, that is equal to 0. So lambda is equal to minus 5 by 2. Next, what is the angle between these two vectors? This one I am taking a bar and this one I am taking b bar. First to find the dot product of these two vectors, a bar dot b bar, that is equal to 3 1 are 3 plus 4 plus 3, that is equal to 10. At the same time you can find the modulus of a bar, that is root of x square plus y square plus z square, 1 plus 4 plus 9, that is equal to root 14, and modulus of b bar, that is equal to square root of 9 plus 4 plus 1, that is also root 14. Now cos theta, that is equal to a bar dot b bar upon modulus of a bar into modulus of b bar. A bar dot b bar, here we got 10 by root 14 into root 14, that is 14, 2 7 are 2 5 are 5 by 7, cos theta, theta is equal to cos inverse 5 by 7. Now this is important. A bar, B bar, C bar are unit vectors such that if they are unit vectors, their modulus is equals to 1. Here modulus of A bar equals to modulus of B bar equals to modulus of C bar equals to 1. And here A bar plus B bar plus C bar is equals to 0 bar. And here we want A bar dot B bar plus B bar dot C bar plus C bar dot A bar. At the same time you can take the squaring on both sides. So A bar plus B bar plus C bar dot A bar plus B bar plus C bar, by expanding that one we can get A bar dot A bar, that is modulus of A bar square plus modulus of B bar square plus modulus of C bar square plus 2 into A bar dot B bar plus B bar dot C bar plus C bar dot A bar, that is equal to 0. By squaring on both sides, 0 bar dot 0 bar, that is modulus of 0 bar square, that is 0. Now modulus of A bar, that is 1 is given, 1 plus 1, that is 3 plus 2 into A bar dot B bar plus B bar dot C bar plus C bar dot A bar, that is equal to 0. Here if I make this one subject A bar dot B bar plus B bar dot C bar plus C bar dot A bar, that is equal to minus 3 by 2. This is the standard problem. Here R bar dot I cap is equal to R bar dot J cap is equal to R bar dot K cap, and the modulus of R bar equals to 3. Then what is the vector R bar? So here I am taking let R bar, that is equal to X I cap plus Y J cap plus Z K cap. Now what is the dot product of these two? R bar dot I bar, R bar dot I cap. I am finding the dot product of these two, X into I cap plus Y into J cap plus Z into K cap dot I. So here I bar dot I bar modulus of I bar square, I cap square, that is 1. So X we are getting, and J cap dot I cap, that is 0, and K cap dot I cap, both are perpendiculars. So its dot product equals to 0. So here we are getting only X. So this is X. The dot product of these two, here this value I am getting X. Here by taking the dot product of these two vectors we can get Y, and the dot product of these two vectors we can get Z. All the three are equal. And the modulus of R bar, here R bar I consider Xi cap plus Yj cap plus Zk cap, its modulus. Modulus of R bar, that is equal to 3 is given. So that is root of x square plus y square plus z square, that is equal to 3. By squaring on both sides, x square plus y square plus z square, that is equal to 9. And here x equals to y equals to z, x square plus x square plus x square, 3x square, that is equal to 9. X square is equal to 3, x equals to root 3. Here we can take a plus or minus root 3 also. So here x equals to y equals to z equals to plus or minus root 3. If I take plus root 3, R bar equals to root 3 I cap plus root 3 j cap plus root 3 k cap, or if I take minus root 3 I cap minus root 3 j cap minus root 3 k cap. Here two vectors are existing, satisfied. Here A bar, B bar and C bar are mutually perpendicular vectors. Mutually perpendicular vectors means we can write the condition A bar dot B bar is equal to B bar dot C bar is equal to C bar dot A bar is equal to 0. For mutually perpendicular vectors of equal magnitude. What is the meaning of that one? Modulus of A bar is equal to modulus of B bar, that is equal to modulus of C bar. All the magnitudes are same, equal to I am taking R otherwise. Then the angle between these two vectors I want. The angle between these two vectors I am taking theta. Then cos theta is equal to, what is the formula? Dot product of these two, A bar dot A bar plus B bar plus C bar whole by modulus of this one and modulus of this one, modulus of A bar plus B bar plus C bar. Now, if I take the dot product of these two, A bar dot A bar, that is modulus of A bar square, and A bar dot B bar, that is 0, and A bar dot C bar also 0. So, modulus of A bar square by, here modulus of A bar is there, and what is the modulus of A bar plus B bar plus C bar? So, this one you can find separately. Modulus of A bar plus B bar plus C bar, I am taking whole square. So, modulus of A bar square we can write A bar dot A bar, that is modulus of A bar square only. So, A bar plus B bar plus C bar dot A bar plus B bar plus C bar, by taking the dot product we can get it. We can expand like that only. Previous we have done the same like that, we can expand here also. Modulus of B bar square plus modulus of C bar square plus 2 into A bar dot B bar plus B bar dot C bar plus C bar dot A bar. That is equals to, here all the three vectors having the same magnitude, or I have taken R square plus R square plus R square, that is a 3R square plus A bar dot B bar, all the three are mutually perpendicular. So, the dot product, if I take any two, the dot product should be 0 only. Overall we are getting 0. So, this is the modulus of A bar square plus B bar plus C bar square. So, what about the modulus of A bar plus B bar plus C bar here? That is root 3 into R. So, that value here you can substitute. Root 3 into R. Here modulus of A bar square we can write R square by, this is R into root 3 into R. R square by R square both gets cancelled, 1 by root 3. So, cos of theta is equals to 1 by root 3, theta is equals to cos inverse 1 by root 3. Here modulus of A bar plus modulus of B bar, that is equals to modulus of C bar is given. Modulus of A bar plus modulus of B bar, that is equals to modulus of C bar is given. And one more condition, A bar plus B bar, that is equals to C bar is given. From the two, by using the two relations here, we have to find the angle between A bar and B bar. Here all these three are scalars only. Like by taking the squaring on both sides here, by taking the squaring on both sides here, both are scalars. So, by using A plus B whole square, how to do that one? Modulus of A bar square plus modulus of B bar square plus 2 into modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar, 2AB only. 2AB in the place of A, modulus of A bar is there. These two are the scalars. So, here don't write only A bar plus B bar whole square, then only we can write 2 into A bar dot B bar. But here these two are not the vectors, these two are the scalars. So, here we can get a scalar 2 A bar modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar. That is equal to modulus of C bar square. And here also by taking the squaring on both sides, here see this one, here these two are the vectors, here these two are the scalars, that is the difference between these two. So, here we can write how to expand this one, modulus of A bar square plus modulus of B bar square plus 2 into A bar dot B bar, that is equals to modulus of C bar square. C bar square, C bar dot C bar, that is modulus of C bar square. Here also, here we want angle between A bar comma B bar only. So, here we can eliminate C bar. Here modulus of C bar square is there, here also modulus of C bar square is there. If I eliminate that one, modulus of A bar square plus modulus of B bar square plus 2 into modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar, that is equal to, in this place we can write modulus of A bar square plus modulus of B bar square plus 2 into A bar dot B bar. So, here these two gets cancelled. Here 2 after that we can cancel 2 also. Here modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar is there. A bar dot B bar, what is that formula? Modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar into cos of angle between the two vectors A bar comma B bar. So, here these two we can cancel one time, cos of theta, that is equal to So cos theta is equals to 1 means theta is equals to 0 degrees. So both are collinear vectors, A bar comma B bar. Next one, if theta is the angle between the unit vectors A bar and B bar, then prove that cos theta by 2, that is equals to 1 by 2 modulus of A bar plus B bar. So here theta is the angle between the unit vectors. Here these two are unit vectors. Modulus of A bar is equals to modulus of B bar, that is equals to 1. And here what I am taking, A bar plus B bar, modulus of A bar plus B bar whole square, that is equals to modulus of A bar square plus modulus of B bar square plus 2 into A bar dot B bar. That is equal to, this is the unit vector 1 square 1, 1 plus 1 2 plus 2 into A bar dot B bar. That is equal to 2 plus 2 into A bar dot B bar, we can write modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar into cos of angle between the two vectors. Here modulus of A bar 1, modulus of B bar also 1, both are unit vectors. So from these two terms, if I take a 2 as common, 1 plus cos theta. 1 plus cos theta, that is 2 cos square theta by 2. So here what they are asking, cos theta by 2 is equal to, this one we can make it subject, that is total, that is equal to A bar modulus of A bar plus B bar square. So here cos square theta by 2, that is equal to modulus of A bar plus B bar whole square by 4. If I taking the square root, cos theta by 2, that is equal to modulus of A bar plus modulus of B bar by 2. Here, eighth one, the projection of, this is already I told you in the notes, the projection of B bar and A bar. The projection of A bar, this one I am taking A bar, this one I am taking B bar. The projection of A bar, projection of A bar and B bar, that is equal to A bar dot B bar by modulus of B bar. The projection of A bar and B bar, the dot product of these two upon modulus of B bar. What is the dot product of these two? 1 into 7, 7 minus 3 plus 56 whole by modulus of B bar, root of 49 plus 1 plus 64. That is equal to 60 by root 114 something you can get. 50 plus 100, 114. Now next one, A bar is equal to xi cap plus x minus 1 j cap plus k cap and B bar also given. Make an acute angle for every x belongs to R. Here, what is the angle between two vectors? So cos theta only. Cos theta, that is equal to A bar dot B bar by modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar. Now, here theta lies in between 0 to 180 degrees. 0 to 90, then what about cos theta? 0 to 90, we say theta is acute. If theta is acute, cos theta, that is more than 0. And if theta is obtuse, here what is the range of theta? Lies in between 0 to 180. If it lies in between 0 to 90, that one we say acute. If theta is acute, cos theta, that is positive in the first quadrant. Obtuse means more than 90. 90 to 180 second quadrant, cos is negative. Cos theta is less than 0. These two conditions are important. If theta is acute, cos theta greater than 0. If theta is obtuse, cos theta less than 0. Here, make an acute angle is given. So, cos theta, that is greater than 0, positive. What about cos theta? That is A bar dot B bar, dot product of these two, x into x plus 1 plus x minus 1 into 1 plus 1 into A by modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar greater than 0. Both are positive values only. Here both are positive values. So we can transpose that set. Now here what we are getting? X square plus x 2x plus a minus 1 is greater than 0. Here this is the x square plus 2x plus a minus 1, that is the quadratic expression. That is the quadratic expression. And here x square quotient is positive and the total expression is positive. So that is possible only when b square minus 4ac should be less than 0. Discriminant should be less than 0. B square minus 4ac less than 0. Here x square quotient is positive and the total expression, that is the quadratic expression, always represents a parabola only. For every x belongs to a total expression that is positive. So completely the total curve lies above the x-axis. So y coordinate positive only. So that is possible only when here a is positive and delta is negative. Then only that is positive. So b square minus 4 is less than 0. B square means 4 minus 4 into a c, that is a minus 1, that should be more than 0. Dividing with 4 on both sides, 1 minus a plus 1, that is greater than 0. A is less than 2. So for all the values of less than 2, all the values of a here greater than 0, greater than 0, greater than 0, right. A is less than 2. Sorry, here b square minus 4 is less than 0 I have written, but here this is wrong. Less than 0. Then a is more than 2. For all the values of a more than 2, cos theta always more than 0. Next one, a bar, b bar, c bar are vectors such that modulus of a bar 3, modulus of b bar equals to 4, modulus of c bar 5, and a bar plus b bar is perpendicular to c bar. How to write that one? A bar plus b bar is perpendicular to c bar, means their dot product should be equal to 0. That implies here we can get a bar dot c bar plus b bar dot c bar, that is equal to 0. And in the same way, b bar plus c bar, b bar plus c bar dot a bar, that is equal to 0. That implies b bar dot a bar plus c bar dot a bar, that is equal to 0. And here c bar plus a bar dot b bar, that is equal to 0. Why? Because both are perpendicular. Perpendicular means their dot product equals to 0. That implies c bar dot b bar plus a bar dot b bar, that is equal to 0. Here scalar only we are getting, so that is equal to 0. By adding these three relations, 2 into a bar dot b bar plus b bar dot c bar plus c bar dot a bar, that is equal to 0, or the sum of these three terms equals to 0 by 2, that is 0. Now here we want the value of modulus of a bar plus b bar plus c bar. Here I am taking a square of that one. Square of that one, that is equal to, now here you can expand that one. Modulus of a bar square plus modulus of b bar square plus modulus of c bar square plus 2 into a bar dot b bar plus b bar dot c bar plus c bar dot a bar, that is equal to, modulus of a is given, modulus of a bar square means that is 9 plus 16 plus 25. What about the sum of these two? 2 into that one, 0. This is a 50. 25 plus 25, 50. This is modulus of a bar plus b bar plus c bar square. So modulus of a bar plus b bar plus c bar, that is equal to square root of 50, that is a 5 root 2. Next one, let a bar, b bar, c bar be 3 unit vectors such that, so these are the 3 unit vectors, B3 be the unit vectors. So here we can write modulus of a bar is equal to modulus of b bar that is equals to modulus of C bar, all are equals to 1. And A bar plus B bar, A bar plus B bar plus C bar, that is equals to X bar is given. And here some more conditions also given. A bar dot X bar equals 1, B bar dot X bar equals to 3 by 2. Here how to get these relations? Here this relation also given. By using this relation, how can we get the two relations here? Taking a dot product with the X bar. On both the sides I am taking dot product with the X bar. Now A bar dot X bar plus B bar dot X bar plus C bar dot X bar, that is equals to modulus of X bar square. This is X bar dot X bar, that is modulus of X bar square. Modulus of X bar square. Now A bar dot X bar, that is 1 plus this is 3 by 2 plus C bar dot X bar, that is equals to modulus of X, that is 2 is given, this is 4. This is 5 by 2. C bar dot X bar, that is equals to 4 minus 5 by 2, that is equals to 3 by 2. 8 minus 5, 3 by 2. So here we got the C bar dot X bar value. Now here what they are asking, what is the angle between these two? Angle between the two I am taking theta only. So cos of theta is equals to C bar dot X bar by modulus of C bar into modulus of X bar only. That is equal to C bar dot X bar already we got, that is 3 by 2 whole by modulus of C bar, that is 1, and modulus of X bar, that is 2, 1 into 2, that is equal to 3 by 4. So here cos of theta is equal to 3 by 4, theta is equal to cos inverse 3 by 4. Here if the sum of two unit vectors is a unit vector, the sum of two unit vectors, I am taking two vectors A bar comma B bar. Here modulus of A bar is equal to modulus of B bar, that is equal to 1. Here these two A bar comma B bar are two vectors, two unit vectors, their modulus is equal to 1. Then the sum of two unit vectors also unit vector. So modulus of A bar plus B bar, here these two are unit vectors, their sum also unit vector, that is given. Now what they are asking, then the magnitude of their difference, modulus of A bar minus B bar they are asking. Modulus of A bar minus B bar. So here I am taking squaring on both sides. Modulus of A bar plus B bar whole square, that is equal to modulus of A bar square plus modulus of B bar square plus 2 into A bar dot B bar, that is equal to, here these two are the unit vectors, 2 plus, here what they given here, this is 1 is given, so 1 whole square 1 only, 1 is equal to 1 plus 1, 2 plus 2 into A bar dot B bar, that implies 2 into A bar dot B bar, that is equal to minus 1. A bar dot B bar, that is equal to minus 1 by 2 also we can write. Now here we want the value of modulus of A bar minus B bar. I am taking the square of this one. So modulus of A bar square plus modulus of B bar square minus 2 into A bar dot B bar. This is a unit vector, 1 plus 1 2 minus 2 into this is minus 1, total 4. So modulus of A bar minus B bar whole square, that is equal to 4. So modulus of A bar minus B bar, that is equal to 2. Sorry, here small mistake. 2 into A bar dot B bar, that value only minus 4. 2 into A bar dot B bar, that value minus 1. So minus of minus 1, that is plus 1. 2 plus 1, 3. So here we can get a square root of 3. Fourth option is the correct one. So here I have given some questions, 3 questions for self practice. All the models we have done already. So you can practice. Next, cross product or vector product. Here the cross product of A bar and B bar written as A bar cross B bar is the vector defined by A bar cross B bar, that is equals to modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar into sin theta multiplied by n cap, that is the unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing A bar comma B bar. So here n cap, that is the unit vector perpendicular to both A bar comma B bar, where theta is the angle between A bar and B bar. Here theta lies in between, the same like that only in the dot product type only, 0 to pi, and n cap, that is the unit vector along the line perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. Then the direction of n cap is such that A bar, B bar, n cap form a right-handed system. Right-handed system means, for example, here I am taking, this is OA, A bar, this one I am taking B bar. See, anti-clockwise direction can go. Anti-clockwise direction, that is the anti-clockwise direction, that is the right-handed system. So here A bar, B bar, here one more vector is there, that is one, I am saying n cap, that is the unit vector, that is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar only. N cap, that is the vector perpendicular to both A bar and B bar and the plane containing A bar and B bar, that is like that also we can say. So here A bar, B bar, N bar forms a right-handed system. So angle between n cap and B bar 90 degrees and n cap and A cap, A bar also 90 degrees only. That is perpendicular to both the vectors. So here some properties are there. A bar cross B bar, that is equals to minus B bar cross A bar. See, if I take the other direction, this is the right-handed system. If I take the clockwise direction means then that one becomes a negative. So here A bar cross B bar we can write minus B bar cross A bar. Anti-clockwise direction, that is positive. In the clockwise direction we can take a negative only. Minus n cap, here we can take minus n cap only. So A bar cross B bar, that is equals to minus B bar cross A bar. Otherwise how we are taking sin theta, theta is the angle between both the vectors. In the anti-clockwise direction, that is positive. In the clockwise direction if we take a negative, sin of minus theta minus sin theta we can get. So A bar cross B bar, that is equals to minus B bar cross A bar, and A bar cross A bar, modulus of A bar, modulus of B bar, sin of angle between these two 0 only, sin 0 0. So total 0 into anything 0 only. So if the cross product of if any two vectors are parallel or collinear, its cross product should be equal to 0. If any two vectors are parallel or collinear, their cross product equals to 0. That one here two non-zero vectors A bar comma B bar are collinear or parallel also, their cross product equals to 0. And here I have taken two vectors. A bar is equals to A1 I cap plus A2 J cap plus A3 K cap, and B bar is equals to B1 B2 B3. Then the cross product, here how to take this one? Previous dot product we got the scalar, but here cross product or vector product also. The cross product of two vectors we can get a vector. Determinant of I, J, K, I cap, J cap, K cap, A1, A2, A3, B1, B2, B3. That one we can expand by using the properties of determinants. Then we can get A bar cross B bar vector. The unit vector perpendicular to the plane of A bar B bar is the unit vector here n cap, that is equal to A bar cross B bar by modulus of A bar cross B bar. And if they ask a vector of magnitude lambda and perpendicular to both perpendicular to the plane of A bar and B bar, and here the magnitude of that n cap unit vector, a vector of magnitude lambda. First you can find out the unit vector, and it is multiplied by lambda. Lambda n cap, that is equal to, here n cap what I have written, a bar plus b bar by modulus of a bar plus b bar, that should be multiplied by lambda. In the right handed system we can get a plus, in the left handed system we can get a minus. Next, area of the parallelogram. Here A, B, C, D I have taken parallelogram. Here I wanted to find area of this parallelogram. Here base we know, and taking the corresponding altitude. This is the corresponding altitude. Here AB bar is equal to, I am taking A bar. These two are the adjacent sides of parallelogram. AB bar equals A bar and AD bar, that is equal to B bar. Now, angle between these two vectors I am taking theta. Here this is the altitude, here I am taking M, that is H, and join here this one diagonal BD. So the diagonal, what are the properties of parallelogram? Here this is one of the property only. Diagonal of a parallelogram divides it into two triangles of equal area. So first you can find the area of triangle ABD, then it is multiplied by 2, then we can get area of the parallelogram. Now area of triangle ABD, area of triangle ABD, that is equal to half into base. What is the base here? That is modulus of A bar, and the corresponding altitude, that is H. Half into base, here base is modulus of A bar. Here in this triangle, if I take sin theta, that is equal to opposite side by hypotenuse. What is the length of this one? Modulus of B bar only. B bar, that is a vector, its length is equal to modulus of B bar. So here H is equal to, that implies H is equal to modulus of B bar into sin theta. Replace that value. Half into modulus of A bar and H value modulus of B bar into sin theta. Now modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar into sin theta, that is the value of modulus of A bar cross B bar. If I write only A bar cross B bar, but here n cap, unit vector should be needed. Unit vector is not there. Modulus of A bar cross B bar, modulus of A bar, modulus of B bar, sin theta into modulus of n cap, that is 1 only. So in the place of this one we can write modulus of A bar cross B bar. This is the area of the triangle only. If A bar, B bar are two adjacent sides of a triangle, area we can write half into modulus of A bar cross B bar. So now area of parallelogram. Area of parallelogram, that is equal to 2 times, 2 gets cancelled, modulus of A bar cross B bar. Area of the parallelogram, modulus of A bar cross B bar. And the area of the triangle, ABC, whose adjacent sides, here I am taking A bar comma B bar, these two are the adjacent sides of this triangle. So its area is equal to half into modulus of A bar cross B bar. Here only we got area of triangle ABD, that only have written. If A bar comma B bar are two adjacent sides of a triangle, its area is equal to half of A bar cross B bar, half of modulus of, here parallelogram, half of modulus of A bar cross B bar. Sometimes if D1 comma D2 are the diagonals, of a parallelogram, then its area is equal to, sometimes if they give diagonals, we can write half into modulus of D1 bar cross D2 bar. So these are the formulas here we can use. See here, A bar, B bar, two vectors are given. Here they are asking A bar plus B bar. A bar cross B bar, here determinant method, that is better. Determinant of, here we can write that unit vectors I cap, j cap, k cap, 2, -3, -1, 1, 4, -2. If I expand that one, I cap into, this is the first column, you can remove that one, determinant of this 2 by 2 only. 6 plus 4 minus j cap into -4 plus 1 plus k cap into 8 plus 3. So 10 I cap plus 3 j cap plus 11 k cap, that is A bar plus B bar. Next, find a unit vector perpendicular to the plane of, here that is the definition of cross product only. Here A bar cross B bar, that is always perpendicular to the plane of A bar comma B bar only, plane containing these two vectors. So first you can find the unit vector perpendicular to both A bar B bar, that is A bar cross B bar only. A bar cross B bar. Here we want the unit vector, that is n cap. N cap, that is the unit vector perpendicular to the plane containing A bar and B bar. So this is the cross A bar cross B bar, that is perpendicular to both A bar B bar, and here they are asking unit vector, that should be divided by its modulus. Like this, here also you can find A bar cross B bar. After getting that one, here two vectors are given, you can find A bar cross B bar by using the same method. After getting that one, you can write down the that vector in the numerator divided by its modulus. Modulus means root of x square plus y square plus z square. Here we can get unit vector that is perpendicular to both the given vectors. Here this is very important. After solving this one, the same related same model question I will give for practice also. Here A bar, B bar, C bar, three vectors are given. Find a vector D bar which is perpendicular to both A bar and B bar. Here by the definition of that one, the vector perpendicular to both A bar and B bar is nothing but A bar cross B bar only. So here I am taking a D bar, that is equal to A bar cross B bar. But here we don't know that one magnitude of D bar. So that's why here I am taking lambda times A bar cross B bar, its magnitude lambda. Here one more condition also given. If one more condition is not given, the vector perpendicular to both A bar comma B bar, we can take directly A bar cross B bar. Here one more condition also given. So this is parallel to A bar cross B bar only. That is parallel to A bar cross B bar. So here we can take it D bar is equal to lambda times A bar cross B bar. Now here you can find first A bar cross B bar and C bar dot D bar. First here we can find D bar vector. A bar cross B bar, how to find that one? A bar cross B bar, that is equal to I, J, K. 1, 4, 2, 3 minus 2, 7. That is equals to, here we can get lambda into 28 plus 4, that is 32 I cap, 32 I cap minus j cap minus 14 k cap minus 2 minus 12, that is minus 14 k cap, that is A bar cross B bar. So here D bar, that is equal to lambda times 32 I cap minus j cap minus 14 k cap. And here one more condition also given, C bar dot D bar. C bar, this one, C bar dot D bar, that is equal to 15. What is the dot product of these two? A1 A2 plus B1 B2 A1 B1 plus A2 B2 plus A3 B3 only. So 32 lambda into 2, 64 lambda, minus into minus plus, lambda into 1 lambda. Next 14 4 ja 56 minus 56 lambda, that is equal to 15. So here how to write 64 plus, so here how much we are getting 9 lambda, that is equal to 15. That implies lambda is equal to 15 by 9. 3 5 ja 3, 3 here. Lambda equals to 5 by 3. So here d bar, that is equal to, here we want d bar only, d bar that is equal to 5 by 3 times 32 j cap minus 32 I cap minus j cap minus 14 k cap. This is the vector d bar. Here I have written the same model question, that is for self practice. Find a unit vector perpendicular to the plane determined by the points. Here points are given. This one I am taking OA bar. This is A, B, C. 3 points are given. Their position vectors with respect to origin. OA bar, that is equal to I cap minus j cap plus 2k cap, and OB bar, that is equal to 2 I cap minus k cap. Here OC bar, that is equal to 2 j cap plus k cap. Here first we can find a unit vector perpendicular to the plane determined by the points. Here you can find AB bar, that is equal to OB bar minus OA bar. OB bar minus OA bar, that is I cap plus j cap minus 3k cap, and AC bar, that is equal to OC bar minus OA bar, that is equal to OC bar minus OA bar I cap plus j cap minus k cap. Now here what is the unit vector? What is the vector perpendicular to the plane containing AB bar and AC bar? Their cross product only. AB bar cross AC bar. First you can find out this one. Determinant of I, J, K, 1 1 minus 3, 1 1 minus 1. You can find this one. I into minus 1 plus 3, that is 2 minus 1 plus 3, minus j cap into minus 1 plus 3, minus 1 plus 3, here also 2, plus k cap into 1 minus 1 0. So 2 I cap minus 2 j cap. Here what they are asking? Unit vector. So AB bar cross AC bar, 2 I cap minus 2 j cap upon its modulus root of x square plus y square plus z square only. That is equal to, if I take 2 as common, I cap minus j cap 8 we can write 2 root 2. Here 2 we can cancel. So I cap minus j cap by root 2. Sorry, here I have written wrongly. AC bar, OC bar minus OA bar, here I cap is not there. So minus I cap here we can get. Minus I cap 2 plus 1 3. Here 2 plus 1, here we can get 3 minus k cap only. So minus 1 3 minus 1. So this one you can correct it and you can complete the remaining part. Here I have taken wrongly. Now this is okay. You can find out. You can complete the remaining part. Yes. Next one. If modulus of A bar equals to 2, then the value of modulus of A bar cross I cap plus modulus of A bar cross J cap whole square plus modulus of A bar plus k cap whole square, that is equals to, here I am taking the vector a bar is equals to, let a bar that is equals to a1 I cap plus a2 j cap plus a3 k cap I am taking, and its modulus is given. Whatever the modulus of a bar, modulus of a bar, that is equals to root of a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square, that is equals to 2 is given. By taking the squaring on both sides, a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square, that is equals to 4. Keep aside this one. And next find a bar cross I bar. A bar cross I cap, that is equals to I j k. Here a bar, that is a1, a2, a3, I cap. Coefficients here 1, 0, 0. Here 1, 0, 0. Now this one you can expand. I cap into, both are zeros only, minus j cap into minus a3 plus k cap into product of these two minus a2 a3. So that is equal to a3 j cap minus a2 k cap, that is a bar cross I cap. Here we want modulus of that one, modulus of a bar cross I cap, that is equal to root of a3 square plus a2 square. Otherwise here we can write squaring on both sides, a2 square plus a3 square. See the cross product with I cap, here a1 is not there, only first term is not there, a2 square plus a3 square. Similarly we can write modulus of a bar cross j cap whole square, that is equal to, here don't write in the second term, the same way we can do second term, no need to write, a1 square plus a3 square we can get, and modulus of a bar cross k cap square we can get, don't write the third term, a1 square plus a2 square we can get. Now sum of these three, so that is equal to, every term by adding these three, every term is repeated, every number is repeated twice, 2 into a1 square plus a2 square plus a3 square, that is equal to 2 into, here already we got that value, 2 4 they are 8. Here next one, let a bar, b bar, c bar are three vectors such that modulus of a bar equals to modulus of c bar equals to 1 and modulus of b bar is equals to 4. Modulus of b bar cross c bar, that is equals to root 15 is given. Modulus of b bar cross c bar, that is equals to root 15 is given. And this one condition also given. Here we want the value of lambda. Now here you can see, this one I am taking that relation b bar minus a 2c bar, that is equals to lambda into a bar. And here what I am doing, taking modulus on both sides. These two vectors are equal, their modulus also should be same. Now we can take, we are taking squaring on both sides. So this one we can write modulus of b bar square minus 2ab, that is 4 into b bar dot c bar plus 4 into modulus of c bar square, that is equal to lambda square into modulus of a bar square. That one we got. And here modulus of b bar we know, modulus of c bar also we know that one. Modulus of b bar, this is a 16, 4 square minus 4 into modulus of b bar into modulus of c bar into sine of angle between these two. Here sine of angle between b bar and c bar I am taking, that is alpha. So here cos alpha we can write, plus 4 into modulus of c bar, that is equals to 1 only, that is equals to lambda square, modulus of a bar square modulus of A, that is 1. So 16 into 16 minus 4 into, this is also 4, this is 1 into cos alpha plus 4, that is equals to lambda square. Here only we are getting the lambda value. 16 plus 4, 20. 20 minus 16 into cos alpha. So the lambda value here depends upon cos alpha only. And here one more condition also given. Here whatever the modulus of B bar cross C bar, modulus of B bar, modulus of C bar, sine of angle between B bar comma C bar, I have taken alpha only, sine alpha, that is equal to root 15. Modulus of B bar, that is 4 into 1, 4 only. So sine alpha, that is equal to root 15 by 4. Here sine alpha value we got. Sine opposite by hypotenuse, 16 minus 15, that is 1. So from this triangle, whatever cos alpha, adjacent side by hypotenuse. Sorry, this is a 4. 1 by 4. Now there you can substitute that value. 20 minus 16 into 1 by 4. 4 times 20 minus 4, that is 16. Lambda square equals to 16. Lambda equals to plus or minus 4 also we can take. Here modulus of A bar equals to 2. Modulus of B bar equals to 5. Modulus of A bar cross B bar, that is equals to 8. Then we have to find the value of A bar dot B bar. Here the relation is there between these two. Here what is the value of this one? Here A bar cross B bar, modulus of A bar cross B bar, that is equals to modulus of A bar into modulus of B bar into sin theta. Modulus of A bar cross B bar I have written. If I write only A bar cross B bar, that should be multiplied by unit vector n cap. And here A bar dot B bar, that is equals to modulus of A bar, modulus of B bar into cos theta. Here this is the first one, this is the second one. 1 square plus 2 square. Squaring and adding. Modulus of A bar cross B bar whole square plus A bar dot B bar whole square, that is equals to, from these two terms I can take modulus of A bar square into modulus of B bar square as a common, sin square plus cos square, that is 1. So this is the relation between these two. Modulus of A bar cross B bar whole square plus A bar dot B bar whole square, that is equal to modulus of A bar square into modulus of B bar square into 1. So here this one we need to write. And here modulus of A bar cross B bar value is given 8. 8 square, that is equal to 64 plus. Here we want the value of this one, A bar dot B bar whole square, that is equal to modulus of A bar, that is whole square, that is 4 into 5 5 there 25. 25 4 there 100. 100 minus 64, 36. So A bar dot B bar, that is equal to 6. The same related here one more problem also given, 9th one. So 8th and 10th also you can do the previous type only. A bar, B bar, C bar, 3 vectors are given. Here first to find A bar cross B bar, and then you can find A bar cross C bar, then find the dot product of these two vectors. Next here also A bar, B bar, C bar, 3 vectors are given. Find the unit vector perpendicular to both. Perpendicular to both A bar minus B bar and C bar minus B bar. What is the vector perpendicular to both the vectors? Their cross product only. Here n cap we want, that is equal to A bar minus B bar, A bar minus B bar cross C bar minus B bar whole by, here whatever you get a vector, it's a modulus. Now A bar minus B bar, we can find out that one, A bar minus B bar minus I cap plus J cap plus K cap. and C bar minus B bar also we can write down I cap minus 5 j cap minus 5 k cap. Then find the cross product. You will get a vector only. That vector upon its modulus. That is the unit vector perpendicular to both A bar minus B bar and C bar minus B bar. This one you can practice. Complete the solutions. Next one, A bar, B bar, C bar are the position vectors of the vertices of triangle ABC. So here OA bar is equal to A bar. OA bar that is equal to A bar, and OB bar that is equal to B bar, and OC bar that is equal to C bar. These are the position vectors of the vertices. What is the position vector of A with respect to origin? OA bar. OA bar equals to A bar, OB bar equals to B bar, OC bar equals to C bar. Then find the area of triangle ABC. Here I have written starting the formula also ABC. Here OA bar that is equal to A bar. Here I am going to find these two sides AB bar. What is AB bar? OB bar minus OA bar. That is equal to OB minus OA. B bar minus A bar. And AC bar that is equal to OC bar minus OA bar. That is equal to C bar minus A bar. Now what about the area of triangle ABC? Area of triangle ABC. That is half into modulus of cross product of any two adjacent sides only. Here AB, AC, these two are the adjacent sides. AB bar cross AC bar. That is equals to half into modulus of. What about AB bar? B bar minus A bar cross C bar minus A bar. That is equals to half into modulus of B bar cross C bar minus B bar cross A bar minus A bar cross C bar plus A bar cross A bar. That is equals to half into modulus of B bar cross C bar. This one I can write plus A bar cross B bar. So A bar cross B bar equals minus B bar cross A bar only. Here also we can write plus C bar cross A bar. That is 0. A bar comma A bar both are collinear. So its cross product is 0. So A bar cross B bar plus B bar cross C bar plus C bar cross A bar. Half of modulus of that one. That is the area of the triangle. If A bar, B bar, C bar are the position vectors of the vertices of triangle ABC. Here, based on that formula, we can write out. 11th one already we discussed. Here, OA bar, OB bar, OC bar are given. You can find AB bar and AC bar. Here, this is OA bar, OB bar, OC bar. You can find AB bar and AC bar. After finding that one, find the area of the triangle. These two are the adjacent sides of a triangle. Half into modulus of AB bar cross AC bar. AB bar, how to get that one? OB bar minus OA bar. And AC bar, we can get OC bar minus OB bar. Next, find the area of the parallelogram whose adjacent sides determined by the vectors. Here, adjacent sides are given. So, what about the area of the parallelogram? Area of the parallelogram that is equal to modulus of A bar cross B bar. Here, A bar, B bar are given. First, to find A bar cross B bar. How to get the A bar cross B bar? That is a determinant of IJK 1 minus 1 3 2 minus 7 1. You will get a vector and its modulus we say that is the area of the parallelogram. Find the area of the parallelogram whose diagonals. If diagonals are given, whatever the area here, area that is equals half into modulus of D1 bar cross D2 bar. So here in the place of D1, D2, A bar comma B bar are given. So A bar cross B bar, half of. First to find the cross product of these two. Already we know that how to find the cross product. You will get a vector and its modulus by 2. That is the area of the parallelogram. These 12, 13, 14 you can complete the solutions. Here 15th I will explain. Now in the 15th what they given, area of the triangle with the adjacent sides determined by the vectors a bar and b bar is 20. Area of the triangle. So that is half of modulus of a bar cross b bar, that is equal to 20 is given. That implies modulus of a bar cross b bar, that is equal to 40. Keep aside this one. This is one relation we got. And the area of the triangle with adjacent sides. These two are the adjacent sides. Then what about the area of the triangle? Area of the triangle, that is equals half into modulus of cross product of these two adjacent sides only. 2a bar plus 3b bar cross a bar minus b bar. A bar minus b bar. We have to find the cross product of the two. Half into modulus of 2 into a bar cross a bar, that is 0, minus 2 into a bar cross b bar. Here plus into minus minus 2 into scalar we can write before a bar cross b bar before the vector. Next plus 3 into b bar cross a bar. Plus into minus minus b bar cross b bar always 0. Both are collinear. So that is equals half into modulus of, here minus 2 a bar. Here this one I can write 2 into b bar cross a bar also we can write. A bar cross b bar equals to minus b bar cross a bar plus 3 b bar cross a bar. So total how much we are getting? 3 plus 2 5. 5 by 2 modulus of b bar cross a bar. Here modulus of b bar cross a bar is equals to modulus of a bar cross b bar. Modulus of a bar cross b bar we got 40. 20 times. So 25 are 100 square units. That is the area of the triangle whose adjacent sides 2a bar plus 3b bar and a bar minus b bar. Thank you.